Alright, so today we are going to go get a tabletop for the welding table. You guys saw part one. It was about $800-900 for something cut to size. I found a used chunk of 1/2-inch plate, full sheet 4x8 for $300. It's about 2 hours away, so we're gonna go get it. It's basically half the price, and 1/2-inch will be way better than the 1/4-inch was gonna be. Problem is, the truck is out of commission until further notice. We've got a pretty big project going on there. But a good friend of mine let me borrow his trailer, and we have a hitch on the TJ, so we're gonna rough it today. So I'm gonna hook this baby up, we're gonna go and get that plate, and we'll put it on the table. Good to go. Oh, that's much better. Good to go. All right, we got her all loaded up. Should ride all right. Good enough for a welding table. All right, so the next step is to get the plate off of the trailer and onto the table. 1/2 inch thick. Think we can do it? Alright, let's slide it. Come on, slide it. Alright.
It's not moving. I need gloves. Hold on.
Alright, she said if she has gloves, she can help. Alright, so now you have to take this side out behind this side out.
Truly don't think I can pick it up. Where am I picking up from?
Just right here. Oh, okay.
Huh?
It's not worth it. We'll wait for the tractor. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put those 2 by out there. Yeah, you're good. Alright, so the hard part is done. The plate is on, and it looks pretty nice. I think I'm going to be happy. I went with a 1/2 inch plate. It's pretty flat. It's got a slight crown to it, but I'll be able to pull it down when I stitch it to the top. So now, I paid like $320 for the full 4x8 sheet. They charged me $40 to cut it, which I thought was worth my time because I don't have a plasma or oxyacetylene or anything. Obviously, I got a discount on the plate because it's used, and there is some pitting and some rust. So now I'm going to take care of that and just get it cleaned up good enough so that I can use it. I don't have to worry about it flaking off or making a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to needle scale this top, and then I'm going to spray it with some Picklex 20, and that's just kind of like a rust converter. And that should give me a little bit of a coating on it, just to kind of protect it so it doesn't get surface rust or something. All right, so needle scaling is a process that I think stemmed from like Navy ships. So it's just this gun, it's like an air chisel, and it's got all these needles on here, and these just go like 3,000 beats per minute or something, and they just kind of tickle the surface, and it's really good at just knocking off loose rust. Especially on like a heavier material like this. The problem is it's super loud. Your hands vibrate a lot. It sucks, but for something like this, it's absolutely perfect. And for someone like a small shop like me, when I don't have a full-on sandblaster or something like that, this is the way to go. In the last video, I burned up my plug-in Hitachi that I've had for probably 8 years or so. When I was cutting that C-channel and such. It was a good grinder, it had a lot of power. But time for a new one, so I decided to upgrade to a 7-inch. So this is like a pipe fitters grinder. Seems pretty legit. So we'll see how it goes. Brushless DC. So now I'm just gonna put like some metal prep or rust remover on it. It's like an acid. So I stumbled across this Piclex 20. I think that's how you say it. I actually bought it because I'm gonna use it for some stuff in my truck. I'm gonna kind of needle scale some areas on that. I'm gonna put this metal prep on and then I'm gonna epoxy primer it. But I think this will be a good opportunity to just kind of test it out and see how it works. So as you can see, I got all the rusty, flaky stuff off, very common practice. Needle scale it, sand it, whatever, and then throw the metal prep on it. All right, so it says you leave it for a couple minutes and then you just blow it off with like air, like I was. It's a lot better. All right, guys, that is a wrap for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put a link to the Piclex and anything else I use in this video in the description. That stuff's pretty awesome. What I think is cool is you guys saw how like rusty and just dusty this was before. Literally all I've done since then is spray that on. And this is, I mean, it's dry, it's fully dry. Wipe your hand across that. And that is pretty clean, and that's exactly what I wanted. I don't care how it looks. I just don't want something that's, as Lisa said, like a walking tetanus shot. And this looks pretty solid. I'm happy with this. I am happy with the bench. All in now, I am 300 steel. I am 200 bottom shelf, 380 plate, and 180 caster. So I think that works out to just about under $1,000. It is a tough market right now. For steel, it's a tough market for anything like fab like this. So I honestly think if I were to put this table up as is, it could fetch probably $1,500 to $2,000. That seems like what I've been seeing. the tables that are out there right now definitely don't have a 1/2 inch top. This thing is rock solid for whatever you want to make on it. And they definitely probably don't have nice casters with wheels and nice shelf. And they're not the size too. The sucker's pretty big, 3.5 by 7 feet. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. On the next episode, probably the final episode of this welding table, we're gonna do some storage. I'm gonna put maybe a bar here for my C-clamps, angle grinder, grinding wheel, square, welding magnet storage, pegboard right here. I am going to mount a cool old vise that I'm yet to find. I'm gonna find one. And we are going to mount the tubing bender and the hole notcher, which are hanging out down here. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you guys next time.